Hey guys, so I just recently got into Steven Universe and just finished it a couple days ago. So I'm really excited about Steven Universe Future coming out soon, and I just wanted to talk about a few things that I hope are covered in that. In no particular order, just things that I've thought about that I think I really would like to see in this new epilogue show. Number one is I want more on the fusion between Pearl and Rose slash Pink. Because it's shown for like a second, but I I feel like they would have fused again, right? So I want there to be like a backstory segment and showing more of that. Also, while we're on the topic of fusions, number two, I guess we could call it, is I want more on the fusions between Steven and the gems. Because in the movie, he finally fused with everyone, but like the whole series, I was basically just like, come on, fuse, 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 fuse. And he only fused with Amethyst in the main series. But then he finally fused with Garnet and Pearl. And I want more of those fusions in this series because I think that'd be really fun. Still on the topic of fusions, number three, I guess we'll call it. Um, I just love fusions so much. I want Lapis and Peridot to fuse. There was a couple times where I thought that would happen, but then it didn't. And okay, honestly, I want Peridot to fuse with like anybody. I want Lapis to fuse with like anybody, but I'd love to see them fuse together. That'd be really cool, and I want to see what would happen. So number four, I'm hoping that they explore more about the cluster. Like I understand everything that went down, I guess. But is it possible for a completely shattered gem to be fixed at all? Cluster is like it's conscious, right? It has conscious thoughts, sort of. If one gem could find all of its pieces in the cluster, what would happen? I don't know. That's just kind of a train of thought, rambly thing. But I do want to get more information on the cluster. That'd be fun. This kind of might just disintegrate into me like just like fangirling about the movie, but Connie kissed Steven's cheek. So I like exploded on the inside when I saw that. Not gonna lie. Um yeah, so also just ship them so hard. They're so adorable. And I love Stevani so much. Awesome character. Um Spinel was fantastic. Okay, this is weird, but she kind of reminds me if Pinkie Pie and or Mickey Mouse was evil. Like if there was an evil Mickey Mouse and an evil Pinkie Pie and they're smushed together. Like that's what Spinel reminds me of. Her song is amazing. I love it so much. I've listened to it like 1,000 times in like the last 3 days. It's so good. I love her so much. Also, speaking of Spinel, is she one of a kind? Because, like, what? Okay, so looking at it from the diamond's perspective, every gem serves a purpose in the Empire, right? That's why they make every single gem. If Spinel's purpose was to, like, entertain specifically Pink Diamond, is there another Spinel? Are there any more of her? Or is she the only one? Because that would be interesting. Because so far, the only gems that are one of a kind are fusions and the diamonds themselves. Everything else is made specifically for a purpose, and they each have like we know individually, like we know Pearl, we know Ruby and Sapphire and Amethyst, but then like later in the series you find out, well, first you know Garnet, and then you know Ruby and Sapphire, but we find out that there's more of all of those, and they're all called the same thing. They're all called Pearl. They're all called Ruby. So yeah, I'm just really excited for this. It's I'm freaking out. Also, here's a question. Are Lars and or Lion immortal? Because Lars died, which means Lion also died, right? But how long has Lion been around? Because we saw that Rose hung out with lions in the episode where Connie and Steven found that diary from Buddy, and Buddy found Rose and her, you know the episode. I'll play the clip.
I realized I was surrounded by her pack of 7 lions.
So we know she hung out with lions then. Is Lion one of those lions? If so, that would make him pretty darn old, which could suggest that he's immortal now that he's dead, like a zombie, I guess. But does that make Lars immortal? Is Lars done aging? Is Lars going to be stuck as a, like an 18-year-old forever? Indefinitely? Or only until Steven dies? If Steven's gem got shattered, would they die? Also, can Steven die simply of old age due to his human half? If so, what happens? Does he come back as Steven? Does he come back as Rose? Does he come back as Pink? Does he come back at all, or is he just gone? Questions, man. Questions. So, another side tangent. But the same time I was starting Steven Universe, I was starting to rewatch Gravity Falls with my little brother. Great show. One of my favorite shows ever. Anyway, Steven and Mabel remind me so much of each other. Can you imagine what would happen if they teamed up? It would be like, it would be amazing. It would be chaos, but in a good way. Dipper wouldn't be able to handle it, but it would be so much fun. So, this was just kind of a, I don't know, just kind of me just geeking out about this show that I just started watching and was over, and then it's not over actually, and I'm freaking out, and I really like this show, and I'm kind of sad I waited so long to get into it, but I'm into it now, so it's great. I love it so much. It's a great show. Jeez, I've said it like 8 times now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've got a few Steven Universe themed a few Steven Universe ideas for videos in my head, but hard to say if they're actually going to happen or when they'll ever be out. But just know that they might be coming. So you can subscribe if you want to see that. Like this video if you also like Steven Universe. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.